Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Language is not just about words, it's an architecture, right? And every powerful sentence you build relies on the secret framework of clauses. So today we are going to unlock the blueprint of three mighty tools that shape your ideas. We say it as a noun clause, adjective clause, and the adverb clause. First of all, what do you understand by the word clause? They are a group of words with a subject and a verb. Some clauses can stand alone. Those we call it as an independent clauses. But the real magic happens with dependent clause because they can't stand alone. But they add depth, detail, and precision to your writing. So today we are going to zoom into three major types of clauses: noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. So they are group of words that can act as nouns, adjectives, and adverbs in a sentence. Now, you can say the word or you can say the definition of the word. Both way would work, right? Say for example, there is rain falling down. Or else you can say there are little drops of water from clouds falling down. Both describes the same thing. Now let's see about the noun class. We can use the word of the person, place, thing, or idea, or you can use a group of words that can act like that one. Okay? Say, for example, if you see the examples, then you can understand it in a better way. The cat sat on the table. Instead, you can say, the little furry animal sat on the table, which means the cat, right? Both describes the same. And here are other examples. Tom can buy a home. Tom can buy a place to live. Instead of home, we are using other words, a group of words to describe the noun, which is same as a noun, right? The letter surprised me. What he wrote surprised me. What he wrote means that's a letter, right? Instead of letter, we are saying it as what he wrote. So what he wrote surprised me. Both the sentence meaning the same. And the next one is adverb clauses. So here again, it's the same formula. We can either use the adverb directly or you can use a group of words that act like one. You can say, for example, he ran quickly or he ran with incredible speed. Both describes the verb ran, isn't it? So these things we call it as adverb clauses. And there are some more examples given here. Tom drove slowly. Tom drove as fast as a turtle. Here, again, when I'm saying as fast as a turtle, that means it's a slow, right? So Tom drove slowly and Tom drove as fast as a turtle. Both means the same. She interrogated me intensely. She interrogated me with lots of questions. That means very intense, right? It both defines the same thing. So these are adverb clauses. The same rule applicable for adjective clauses too. You can use the adjective or you can use a group of words that act like one. The man was very tall. The man was like a giant. So instead of saying tall, I can use the group of words like this, like a giant. That means tall, huge, right? So both describes the noun. So these are adjective clauses. And some more examples are given here. Tom was rich. Tom was a person who had lots of money. So, in a more detailed way, without using an accurate proper noun, we are just, accurate proper adjective. We are using a group of words to describe the same word, but it means the same. Jake was dishonest. Jake regularly told lies, which means he is dishonest, right? So, these one we call it as adjective clauses. Now it's time for us to practice. So here are the sentences given, and the words or the group of words got underlined over here. Now your job is to identify whether it's a noun clause, adverb clause, or an adjective clause. I will also read it for you. He ran like the wind. Which one is that? The car was beautiful. The car took my breath away. She cooked up a storm. Cooked up a storm. Nice one. I saw the baby. That little bundle of joy was so cute. I saw a magnificent spectacle at the museum. She sung like an angel. It sounded beautiful. In that building, there is a doctor who fixes teeth. There is an instructor of the youth in the school. The bird flew without any grace. That house did not have any problems with it. It's very simple and easy, right? If you want, you can just pause the video and you can read it by yourself and try to identify the answer. Now, it's time to reveal the answers to you. He ran like the wind. So for this one, the answer is adverb class. Okay. The car was beautiful. The car took my breath away. So this one is an adjective class. She cooked up a storm. Adverb class. I saw the baby, that little bundle of joy. So it refers to the baby, right? Noun class. And then I saw a magnificent spectacle at the museum. Magnificent spectacle. Again, it's a noun class. And the next one, she sang like an angel. It sounded beautiful. This one is adverb class. In that building, there is a doctor who fixes teeth. Dentist, right? So it's a noun class. There is an instructor of the youth in the school. Again, it's a noun class. The bird flew without any grace. It's an adverb class. That house did not have any problems with it. This one is an adjective clause. Easy, right? And I'm going to tell you some of the do's and don'ts for clauses. The first one is you have to identify the function. Before labeling a class, you have to ask yourself, is it acting like a noun, an adjective, or an adverb? Because this will help you avoid confusion between similar looking clauses. And the second one is you have to use proper punctuation, especially with adjective clauses. Use commas for non essential clauses and skip them for essential ones. Say, for example, if you want to say, my brother who lives in Canada is visiting, then you have to give comma in between my brother, comma, who lives in Canada, comma, is visiting. That means you are giving extra information, right? And students who work hard succeed. So no comma is required because these are all essential information, right? And try to vary your sentence structure. Using clauses skillfully can level up your writing. Instead of saying, he was late, it was raining, you can say, he was late because it was raining. And there are some don'ts that you should avoid. Too many can make your writing sound robotic. So choose naturally and drop it if it is unnecessary. Don't confuse clauses with phrases. Remember, a clause has a subject and a verb, but a phrase doesn't. Okay? And just because it's a part of a bigger sentence doesn't mean grammar rule vanish. You have to follow the subject verb agreement inside the clauses also. And here are some final thoughts. Clauses are like building blocks for advanced communication. Once you understand how to use them with purpose, your writing becomes more expressive, more precise, and more powerful. And let's just do a recap one more time. There are three types of clauses that we have seen in today's video. The first one is noun clauses. These act like nouns in a sentence. You can spot them as the subject, object, or even the complement. And the second one is the adjective clause. These describe a noun or a pronoun, and they usually begin with the words like who, which, that. And the third one is the adverb clause. These modify verbs, adjectives. So the third one is the adverb clauses. These modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs and tells us when, why, how, or under what conditions something happens. So it often starts with because, although, when, if, etc. So remember all these clauses and try to apply in your real life application. That's all for today's video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more English tips. See you in the next video. Bye bye.